Hello everyone, let's talk about logs and exponentials and how we're going to write one as the other. Now, we're starting off with ones you know how to do. If you have a base 13 logarithm, you have done this enough to know that means that 13 squared is 169. These two statements are saying the same thing. The base 13 log of 169 is 2 because 13 squared is 169. So the first part of this, you're taking a test, you should be able to do these. 19 squared is 361. That might be a perfect square. You remember, if it's not, 13 or 19 squared is 361. 7 squared is 49. 7 to the second is 49. 18 squared is 324. Okay, so a lot of these perfect squares are being listed. I'll do these pretty quick. If it's a base 11 log, that's a base 11 exponent, and then you come over here. 11 squared is 121. Maybe move these to the back. Okay. 2 to the 6th is 64. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 2 to the 6th is 64. 7 cubed is 343. 6 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. I could change this to any number, and I'm good. 8 squared is 64, and 9 squared is 81. Okay, that's what we've been doing. Now we're going to go the other way, and this is where it starts to become a little trickier. It's the same thing, but you kind of got to look and train your brain to go between these two. This is an exponent. I want to write it as a logarithm, and this is going to lead us into solving. This is going to let us bring the x out, and then we'll be able to solve it using logs. But the first thing you should do is recognize that if it is a base 16 exponent, that's a base 16 log. Start with that, and hopefully you can remember that it's always 16, then you come to the other side. 16 to the second power is 256. So the base 16 log of 256 is 2. And I think you generally have more luck going this way into the exponent, so always kind of check that. Does this say the same thing? 16 squared is 256. Yes. If it's a base 17 exponent, let's start with a base 17 log. And I always put the equal sign because I'm going to say 17 to the second is 289. Base 14 exponent is a base 14 log. 14 squared is 196. So the base 14 log of 196 is 2. Base 18 of 324 is 2. 18 squared is 324. Okay, I try to do that one just kind of in one statement. So the base 7 logarithm of 343 is 3 because 7 cubed is 343. The base 13 logarithm of 169 is 2 because 13 squared is 169. The base 8 logarithm of 64 is 2 because 8 squared is 64. The base 2 logarithm of 64 is 6. 2 to the 6th is 64. The base 18 logarithm of 1 is 0 because 18 to the 0 power is 1. And last one, the base 20 log of 400 is 2 because 20 squared is 400. When there's no variables, it's just a matter of can you rewrite it. But when we start to throw x's in there, it's really important you can rewrite it so then your calculator can actually evaluate these things. Your calculator can do these. We just haven't been using a calculator yet because you got to understand what a log is before you actually use them. So make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and get all those homeworks done.